everybody. I guess that most of you have heard about the tragic car accident that Eric Weinbender was involved in. I will leave a link to his channel in the description area, and there you will find a short and touching video that he made talking about this from his hospital bed. But he is alive, and I wish him all the best and a speedy recovery. Best wishes to you, Eric, my man. You're a fighter. Stay strong, and as I said, I hope that you will get well soon, so you can be back with your family and with us in the wine community. Beth at Redrum Records has started a thread where she wants us to show 5 stuff with the name Eric in them, and didn't have to be just records, even though I of course have taken mostly records. It was a pretty easy challenge in some genres. In other genres it was pretty hard, but we take the easy one first. I have skipped some of the most obvious. I guess that many who does this thread will show Eric Clapton. I felt like let's do it a little bit more challenging, I guess. So I took Eric Bazillion in the Hooters, and a great band with an amazing album, my favorite album by them, One Way Home from 1987. So Eric Bazillion, who actually lives partly in Sweden. He's half Swedish, you might call him. And same year, and also in rock, we have Eric Martin, who also was a singer in Mr. Big. And he was the one who sang "I'm the one who wants to be with you." I actually think that his solo works were better, actually. Great 80s radio rock, as this "I'm Only Fooling Myself" from 87. Changing style, and we moved 2 years forward to 1989, and we have a soul single with Eric Watley called "Friends", with rap by Eric B. and Rakim. The only thing I have with Eric B. and Rakim, because rap isn't really my cup of tea, but still Eric B. A tribute to Eric W. Then we have a couple of stuff that we have in common, Eric and I. We both like jazz. And that was the hardest part. I only know one Eric in the jazz business, Eric Dolphy, and I have nothing by Eric Dolphy, as Eric Dolphy normally is in more modern jazz that I listen to, and I have very little Eric Dolphy. So I tried to search for other when I didn't have any Eric Dolphy. And that Eric is a sadly forgotten name in jazz business. It was very hard to find one musician during the jazz history that was named Eric. I found one example that I take. This is Danish saxophone player Max Brühl, who played bebop style. Such in this recordings 1950 to 1957. Max Brühl with quartet, quintet, sextet, and band. Aren't quartet, quintet, and six sextets bands? But anyway, I dug a little bit deep, and I found, even though the spelling is a little different, I found a bass player named Erik Moseholm. You can see there Eric Moseholm, bass player. He spells with a K in the end instead of a C, but that tells many countries here spells the name Eric. So Eric Moseholm, bass player, represents Eric's and mine interest of jazz, and we also share an interest for professional wrestling. So I thought it was natural to take example from there. That was the hardest. There wasn't to find a wrestler named Eric. The hard was to find something that I have that I can show. But the natural one was, of course, from WCW. This is Road Wild 1998, WCW NWO. I think that many of you, and Eric Weinbender included, knows where I'm headed. Because here we have the boss himself in WCW, the president, Eric Bischoff. No picture of Eric Bischoff here though, but this is that infamous match with where he tags with Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, against Diamond Dallas Page and Jay Leno. Yes, the Jay Leno. The match is, of course, not that great, but it's pretty funny anyway. It's kind of a cult classic. But Eric Bischoff, my fifth and final suggestion. But if I wanted to, I could do a little twist on it. We have here Juventud Guerra versus Chris Jericho. Chris G. Eric O. Jericho has the name Eric in it. So maybe 6 suggestions if you want to see it that way. But those were my suggestions. And if you hear something buzzing, it's the lawn movers outside that they always do on Mondays, but normally not at this time of day, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyway, I hope, Eric, that you and everybody else and Beth are satisfied with my response. And you, Eric, take care, take it easy, stay strong, and get better. Best wishes to you, and hope of a speedy recovery. So until next time, take care everybody, and so long.